I'm co-founder of MAGBAGO. That's the sustainable fashion brand for Bosnia and Herzegovina. And what was made us different than the others is using innovative materials made from the agricultural and food waste. And yes, I just forgot, my name is Tamara Djuric. I always forget to present myself. And we see lots of problems when you start with this idea. First of them was lack of the materials that are natural, and mostly materials that we find out was blended with the synthetic materials. So we try to find as much as possible pure materials. And fashion is, as you know, one of the largest sources of environmental pollution, and one of them also is the water. So the textile production consumes enormous quantities of fresh water in every stage of manufacturing. I think the cotton is one of the well known as a well-known material for that, but there is also another material that using lots of fresh water uh, in the process of the bleaching and the making. So that's why we start exploring these kind of materials, because most of them are made handmade and they don't use lots of water because they are made from the waste. Also, there is a microplastic pollution. Every time you wash synthetic clothing, there is I think, 2,000 and millions of microplastic particles put into rivers and oceans. And that's something that mostly people don't think about. Chemical contamination, as I said, the conventional dyeing processes are can be very hard for contaminating water resources with hazardous chemicals. And now we have as a free dyeing, but I think the fast fashion companies uh, don't use these kind of materials, because I know when I buy something and it's like the smell of that clothing is very, very bad. So that's the first thing, that the materials are not properly handled and made it. And also waste, as you know, I think the Bosnia and Herzegovina doesn't have the records and the numbers of the waste that we have here about textile. I hope so they're gonna make it in the future, in near future. So that's the biggest problems. And in our rivers in Bosnia and Herzegovina, we can daily see lots of waste, textile waste in our rivers, and I saw it. So that's a huge problem here, and that's why we try to change it. And our name means change, means on the Philippine word, on the Tagalog. And our mission is redesign the whole fashion in the three core principles. That's the promoting these kind of materials, and also the main goal and the main reason why we do this is a human health, because I'm someone who has atopic dermatitis, and sometimes I had really bad episodes about the eczema. So this is the best alternative for the sensitive skin. And also water protection and circular economy. We design for longevity, reuse, and responsible end of life from the very start. Now we are in the process of the implementing digital product passport with one company from the Latvia, with one startup from the Latvia, and also yes, we have been using the biodegradable packaging from the recycled paper. We don't use plastic buttons. We use actual buttons, coconut buttons, wood buttons, and the whole process of designing and cutting the materials in the process of making garments are with zero waste approach. Uh, and yes, this is our materials. You can see it on screen. We use orange fiber and banana fabric made from the cellulose from the orange or banana steam. Lotus fabric, very rare and hand extracted fiber with exceptional softness and breathable, made from the lotus flower. Hemp, one of the now conventional materials made from the hemp plant, and also milk fiber, and some of the conventional fabrics such as merino wool and deadstock silk that we are import from the Switzerland. that are leftovers from the big companies and big high-end designer brands. As I said already, we are in process of implementing digital product passport, that which means that we have the full traceability about our garment. And that's something really, really important for us because we already input NFC smart labels instead of the traditional labels. And that was our first step in implementing the digital product passport. And yes, blockchain ready traceability is something that we try to negotiate it to have it. It's expensive, but yes, we work on that. Biodegradable packaging, we use recycled packaging and completely free plastic-free accessories. And how can fashion protect the water? That's why we are here, and that's why we want to also contribute. It's reduced synthetic fibers. I hope so that now we're raising awareness that everyone before buying something read the labels inside of the garment and see what they're made from. Because there's a lot of greenwashing in that kind of way. There's, as I said at the beginning, mostly our fabrics are blended with synthetic, with different kind of materials, and they sold it like the cotton. And when you read the label, you see that it's not the cotton, that is like 10% of cotton, and the other is something completely different. Use better materials. I know they are new. I know there's some people don't believe it, but they are here and they are really great alternative for these conventional materials, such as especially for the cotton and viscose and all of that materials that can, if they're not made properly, pollute our environment. Circular design, uh, responsible consumption, something very big and something very important for me because people now buying things because they don't feel sometimes good, or they feel that they see that something is cheap and they think, okay, it's a great deal, then I can get it. Maybe sometimes I'm gonna wear it, and sometimes maybe never wear it. So I think before every shopping therapy, first of all, we need to think about, did we really need this? And buying things that can long and reuse for years. And digital product passport, to have all information in one, to know what you're buying for and what the brand stands for. And our vision is that we believe that fashion should not only look beautiful, but also be good for our environment. And the changing technology, materials, and consumer awareness, we can transform the whole, uh, we can transform the one of the world's most polluting industries. And that's it. Thank you. I hope so that I I didn't get of your time. And this is our website, LinkedIn, and email address. If someone has any questions, go for it.